The ability to truly discover yourself, your true self, is really hard. And many people who have done this will be able to vouch and say that that is so true. It's not something that can be done just overnight or by the click of your fingers. It's something that you really need to work on for, I don't know, months to years to really see the difference. Maybe even a full decade to be able to truly say, I have discovered yourself. But if you want to fast track that process, I can tell you now, it starts with solitude. Embracing solitude is just your first key step in a long road of finding your true self. But it is the most important. It gets the ball rolling. It gets you moving. And it lets you learn so many things that otherwise would be impossible to discover. Your eyes would be shut to. And it's something that a lot of us do and we don't even notice. We all live very busy lives with work, family and friends and other things that we have commitments for, responsibilities. But a lot of the time we can find ourselves feeling isolated or like we are living in some sort of solitude. Different people have different living environments, live by themselves or live with people who are out a lot. And so I'm sure we've all felt that feeling of solitude. And you might be thinking, how does that help me discover myself? Because every time I feel that way, I feel awful. I feel like I need social connection or human experience. But let me just get to it. See, by being totally alone, not all the time, I'm not talking about chronic isolation or solitude here. I'm talking about just spells of solitude where you are basically going to be doing some deep introspection, which is just thinking about yourself and your thoughts. But through this practice of doing that, little and often, so I would recommend whenever it is you go to sleep at night and you sort of have that you time, just locked off from other people, you know, your family have all gone to bed, you're not talking to anybody, your friends have probably gone to bed, and you know, you're all just winding down for the day, and you know, you've put on your Netflix show, your YouTube, whatever it is that you watch and enjoy, and basically you just start doing this practice. It doesn't have to be long, 15 minutes maybe, and you can do it whilst watching something, but I would say pure focus. Let's just leave the entertainment and media off. But you'll find just by listening to yourself, your thoughts, what you're thinking about, and those things crossing your mind frequently, that is a representation of you, your internal monologue and your thoughts. And by observing this, you start to learn so much. You literally learn so much in such a little amount of time. You learn so much more about yourself than any friendship or relationship could ever give you. It's literally insane what your own thoughts can really do. They open your eyes to your reality, to who you are, your hopes and desires, your dreams for life, and also just other things which are super important for living your experience through life. You know, you start learning what your true personality is, not the one that you've sort of curated for your friends. And as a result of that, sort of similarly, your interests as well. You know, you might be someone who, as a result of your friend group, loves a sport or something like that. an e-sport, gaming. But when you actually sit with your own thoughts, you realise that's just because my friends like it, you know? And it's that realisation, when you truly get into it and you realise things like that, it makes you discover you. And that your entire personality and who you think you are up until now has just been a mask, a facade, to be honest. Just almost hiding your true self and your true qualities. You might have great qualities that you're just suppressing and hiding as a result of this mask. And so by lifting the mask, after observing and realizing who you truly are, who you're meant to be, you lift that mask up and you start living as who you are. This discovery is so monumental when it happens to you. It's like the penny drops. Everything starts to make sense and add up. I want to know if any of you have had something similar to this, because it's definitely happened to me quite a while back now, actually, when that penny dropped for me, and I learned a lot. I went through quite an extended period of solitude, and it's done so much for me. It's given me a whole lease of life. It's let me realise what I truly want and not what my friends and family want for me, what I want. And I think that's something everyone should have and go through, you know. It's so important to our human experience in life to know what we want and not what others want. And that's just one of the many things you learn. So I don't want to place limits and expectations on what you might find. You can find out a whole host of things when you try this. So yeah, I want to know if any of you have had anything like this happen before, and if any of you try this, I'd say trial it for a week and just see what you learn. Also, maybe keep a journal, notepad to write things down, just so you can remember, because you might get through a lot in just one sitting. But do it for a week and then come back to this video and drop a comment and say what you learn about yourself. I would love to know. It's so intriguing to see how this practice works for other people, and yeah, I'm sure it will work for you guys because it's just so powerful. So I'm just gonna leave you with this now. I'm putting my thoughts on paper and into this video. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is just embrace those small moments when you're by yourself. Those last few minutes before bed. Those minutes in the morning when you're enjoying your coffee or your tea, whatever it is you do, your breakfast by yourself. Use these as just small little moments to just look inside. Look a little deeper, and I promise you, through embracing those moments and what they truly offer us, you will unlock your entire potential and reality, and it will hit hard. So yeah, just give it a go and see how it helps you. Thank you guys again for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to get to 50 subs. And yeah, leave a like. Drop your comments about your experience through this practice. I'll be reading them. I also want to get more comments so that I can start like using comments if people are happy for them to be used in the video. And I can talk through certain issues that other people are experiencing and how I've dealt with something similar. So yeah, don't be afraid to comment, like, please guys. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I just want to open some dialogue with you lot. So anyway, yeah, that's the end of that, and I'll see you in the next.